Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're gonna be looking at Star Wars The Black Series Rebel Commando from 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. This is a deluxe set that recently arrived in my collection, and although I'm not satisfied with this being a deluxe set, and I talked about it before when this figure was announced, I still think that this is a great figure. It's an army builder for your Rebels ranks, and it's great to see that Hasbro finally decided to give us some of these Rebel troopers. I'm sure that all of you heard the explanation or Hasbro's justification of why is this deluxe set. The justification being the amount of paint applications that they used for this guy. We can all think about it whatever we want, but at the end it is what it is. So all of that being said, let's take a closer look at this figure. You can see that the face looks really good. The sculpting and the paint is done beautifully on this guy. He looks like a generic trooper. You can see a little bit of beard on his chin. The helmet looks good. The sculpting and the paint as well, the weathering, and you can see these kind of battle damaged marks of paint chipping all across. And we have this strap underneath his chin. The way it's sculpted, it's not actually a strap because this is the part of the whole helmet, and this head is not actually the whole head, but it's a faceplate that comes off, and we will talk about his accessories soon, but he does come with an alternate faceplate that you can swipe out with this one, but the rest of it as well looks really good. We have this strap that goes across his chest. You can see here in the back as well. A lot of these details, the pouch and everything, and the sculpt is great. These details are painted silver, and then these details on the jacket as well, and here on the sleeve, and the stitching details. And there is the undershirt that has sculpted wrinkles on it, and this strap is removable. If you buy multiple of these guys, which I assume a lot of collectors will do, you can have some variations on your shelf with some of these guys having the strap and some of them not having it. So it's great to have these kinds of options. Down here you can see that the belt is a separate piece, a floating piece, and it has this kind of tube here and a buckle that is painted. Some more pouches on the side. He has gloves on his hands, these small details as well. The pants are sculpted really nicely. These are those camouflage army type pants. Down here at the boots you can see these laces and the wrinkles sculpted, so everything looks good. The only thing that I'm not a fan of, and we knew this ever since we saw those promo shots, when you articulate his knees, the knee is not painted. On the one hand, I know that if they did paint this part, there would probably be some issues with articulating the knee because the paint would maybe become sticky and it would be harder to articulate the knee, and also with the articulation the paint would maybe rub off. But on the other hand, just aesthetically, when you look at it like this, if you maybe want to pose this guy in a kind of running pose or a kneeling pose, it really looks bad. I don't know, just aesthetically, you know. Everything from the design standpoint of the engineering of the knee works, but the look of it with this kind of breakage in paint between the upper and lower leg, it kind of bothers me. But I knew that going in because, as I said, we saw that in the promo shots, so we knew what we were getting into. Let's now take a look at some of his accessories, and this guy comes with few of them. First off, he comes with this backpack, and the backpack is nicely sculpted as well. It has these small technical silver details on it and this tube on the side. These small pieces are not painted, and it's all plastic and it's all molded as one piece. It doesn't open or anything. Yeah, the sculpt looks really nice. Maybe a little bit more paint or some kind of wash would bring out those details probably more, but it is what it is, and it does look really good. He comes with two weapons, so we have this longer rifle that I'm guessing we saw before in the Black Series line, I'm not sure, but the sculpt is great. a lot of these technical details on it. I'm not sure, I don't think that there is any wash, so it's a plain plastic piece, but it does look good. He comes with a smaller rifle that we did saw before, and again, nice sculpted details on it. You can see it on both sides, and again, no paint, no wash or anything, but these are the two weapons that our Rebel Commando comes with. And then he comes with this alternate faceplate, and this is probably the coolest accessory in this set because it gives you options. You know, it's kind of a similar thing that Hasbro did before with Hot Rebel Trooper, and they are doing the same thing for this guy. The sculpt on this face is beautiful. I mean, look at how the beard is sculpted with all of those details and weathering on it, the wrinkles on the skin and the eyebrows and the eyes. Everything is done really good. And when we turn the face around, you can see that there is this square sculpted on the inside, and I can show you, as I said earlier, this strap underneath is not actually a real strap separated from the head. What you want to do when replacing this faceplate is take your finger down here and pull it like this, and it's not the easiest thing to do, at least with this first faceplate. It does take a little bit of force to remove this one from the head, and now you can see these are the two faceplates that we get, and we can see how our head looks like without the faceplate. And this is what I was saying earlier. You can see that this strap is part of the whole head helmet. It's not a separate piece. But we have our square here, and we will take the alternate faceplate and align it, press it, and it's now attached to the head. And you can see that it does look really good. There are no large gaps on the side of the faceplate. It does look natural. I'm really satisfied with this look. That's why I got two of these, to have options, to have two different troopers. I really like the way that Hasbro designed this. It's something that we usually get from a company like Tamashii Nations with their SH Figure Arts line. I'm glad to see that Hasbro is using the same technique. Now let's take a look at his articulation. The head is on a ball joint, and it moves forward this much, back this much. He can tilt side to side. There is a 360 rotation, so the head has a great range of movement. As I said, this is a separate piece, so it doesn't hinder anything. We have a butterfly joint, which is really interesting, and it's, as you can see, it's hidden underneath the jacket. It's really a deep cut. It's a nice butterfly joint that gives you a great range of movement, and the jacket probably does hinder it a little bit, but I already posed this figure for a posing video, and I can assure you that there are no problems with posing of his arms. The arms move out this much, they rotate 360. We have no bicep swivel, but the rotation in the shoulder. We have a single cut in the elbow that gives you this much. On a trigger finger hand, there is an up and down hinge, and on the other hand, we have an in and out. We have a cut down here that gives us the rotation and a little bit of movement side to side. He crunches forward just a little bit, back is much better. Legs move out this much, forward all the way, back this much. We still have a thigh swivel on this figure, a single bend and a swivel. Feet move forward a little bit, back. We have an ankle pivot and peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Let's now compare our Rebel Commando with some other figures. Here he is with the Black Series Luke and Leia from Heroes of Endor set. Here he is with the Black Series Han Solo, also from that Heroes of Endor set, and the Black Series Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. Here he is with the Black Series Hoth Rebel Trooper and Imperial Stormtrooper. Here he is with Bandai Model Kit Darth Vader with custom soft goods, and the SH Figure Arts Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker. And just to see him with some other lines, here he is with Marvel Legends movie Deadpool and Iron Man. All in all, this is a great looking set. I'm not a fan of this being a deluxe, but it is what it is. Hasbro knows that a lot of us will buy this figure and will buy multiple of these because it's a great army builder. It's not like you get a whole bunch of different hands and these kinds of things that we usually get with more higher end 6-inch figures, but still he does come with 2 blasters, 2 interchangeable faceplates and the backpack, so it is a nice set of accessories. So it does give you few different options for alternative look. It would be great if Hasbro decided to make the peg for the faceplate the same as on the Hot Rebel Soldier, because a lot of people would probably go back and buy more of those Hot Rebel Troopers as well. These would match each other and you would have even more options for your display. But unfortunately Hasbro didn't do that. We have 1 Rebel Trooper for each movie. We have 1 for A New Hope, we have that Hoth Rebel Soldier from the Empire, and now we have this Endor Rebel Commando from Return of the Jedi. So I really hope down the line that Hasbro will give us even more options, but for now I must say that this figure is a huge win. It's a great figure. Yeah, this is a strong recommendation on my part. I've already made a posing video for this figure, so stay tuned for that one. That will be the next episode right after this one. Now I would really like to hear you guys. What do you think about this Black Series release? Do you have it or do you plan on getting it? Let me know down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Again, stay tuned for a posing video for this guy. I had a lot of fun and I hope that you will enjoy it. But for now, that's all I wanted to say for this video. Thank you all for watching and I'll see ya in the next one.